Welcome back to the channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification button. Turn that on. Earlier today, I did a video about how I thought McDavid and Draisaitl would go back-to-back years, 1-2 in scoring in the NHL. Now, that led me to this video a bit as I was scrolling through Facebook, and I believe it was Oilers Nations, don't quote me on that, said that Tyson Barrie will win the Norris this year. So that's what this video is about. Tyson Barrie winning the Norris trophy with the Edmonton Oilers. And my thoughts, and I believe he can. Let's start at the gate. I believe he can. Okay, he had a down year, 39 points in Toronto. But Toronto doesn't like to use their point guys a lot. They like to cycle around the net. The Edmonton Oilers are different than the Toronto Maple Leafs. And one of the reasons I think Tyson Barrie could potentially and will win the Norris Trophy is the stretch passes Edmonton likes to do. He's never played with a speedy guy. Well, he's played with McKinnon, but not as fast as McDavid. Think about those stretch passes. If McDavid takes off right when Barrie gets the puck and Barrie has, a couple seconds to look for him and find him, come on, let's be honest. McDavid on a breakaway 9 times out of 10 is going into the net. So even if he only hit him 9 times on that play, well, there you go. That is one factor where I think Barrie will win the Norris. He's disciplined when it comes to penalties. His plus minus tells you a whole different thing, but when he was drafted in 2009, that Colorado team wasn't the greatest. They were good, but the goals against 5-on-5 were horrible. They were more of a power play team, like a lot of teams back then were just a power play team and so on. So now we go, okay, what else makes him a candidate and makes you think he will win the Norris? The power play. The power play will bona fide him. Like I said earlier in the McDavid Draisaitl video, Draisaitl had 44 power play points. McDavid had 43. Okay, so you take those numbers. Say Tyson Barrie has, 3/4 of that. That's somewhat like 38 points right there on the power play. That's not even including his 5-on-5 play. So let's look at Tyson Barrie's stats from last year. Does this tell me his power play points? It does. He only had 13 power play points in 39 out of 39 points. So only 1/3 of his actual points came from the power play. Now let's say half of his points come from the power play because, the Edmonton Oilers could use a right-handed shot on their top power play unit. Well, right there, say, he does score the 38 power play points. Times that by 2 right there, that's 76 points. I don't expect Tyson Barrie to get 76 points. If he does, great. But for him to win the Norris, I think it will take 60 to 70 points. And I believe with him playing on that second power play unit with McDavid and Draisaitl and being able to make the passes as a passing defender, if he could catch McDavid on stride, watch out. Even Draisaitl, if he could get Draisaitl into the zone faster where he has to beat one guy passes it, secondary assists are as much as important as the primary assist, because that's what really started the play. Now you go, okay, well, to be a Norris, you got to be a top defenseman. Well, I know a lot of people think that, well, you shouldn't play those guys or Tyson Barrie on the top line or defensive line because he's a right-handed shot. So what? A lot of teams do it. If you actually look at the NHL, a lot of teams have the same shot on the first line because those guys implement their team better being in the top pairing than they do in the second or the third pairing. And Tyson Barrie is a game changer for the Edmonton Oilers. We haven't really had a defenseman that knows how to pass the puck like Tyson Barrie does. or shoot like Tyson Barrie does. Like, yeah, Darnell Nurse, Clefbaum, they got slap shots galore. Like, their slap shots are insane, but their accuracy isn't. A lot of Clefbaum and Nurse's slap shots or shots in general are usually at the goalie. Tyson Barrie has a weaker slap shot and wrist shot, but it gets through traffic. It's well placed, and you know what? You can lose a little bit of power being well placed. If it goes in, it doesn't matter about the power. So that's why I think Tyson Barrie will win the Norris Trophy if the Edmonton Oilers do have a good season this year, and we all believe they will. Like, I think, he has a point to be there. He is a former 57, 59 point defenseman on a team that, back when he did that, Rantanen was just a rookie. McKinnon wasn't in his, prime, in quotations, wasn't as good as he is this year. He was good, but he got a lot better. And that's when Landeskog was hurt, too. So playing with a healthy McDavid, healthy Draisaitl, healthy Nuge, I believe that Tyson Barrie will be a Norris Trophy winner this year. Let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know what you think for his points. Like, will he be in the conversation for the Norris? I certainly think he will win it. But let me know. I'll catch you on the next one.